Hello, new managers. We are excited to bring you this year's 2024 Summer Prep Admin video. We are proud to say that this year is Cutco's 75th anniversary. We will be covering lots of information to help you on your way to having a great summer in your new office. Many important behind the scenes things have to happen to get your office open, and filling out this form gets all of that rolling. To find this form on Vector Connect, select My Office and click the Office Opening Closing button. This is where you will find your office opening form. Within the office opening form, there are tons of helpful documents you can click to try and answer any questions you may have along the way. The first step is choosing whether your office is virtual, physical, or a shared physical office. As you can see here, the first option is what you would choose as a virtual office, and the last two are physical locations. By choosing physical office, this means you have an office lease. If you are working out of your home, that would be a virtual location. The next step will be to input your office address information. Please remember to include any building or suite numbers, if applicable, on this form. If you are going to be a virtual office, you will only need to fill out the phone number information. The form will gray out anything you don't need to fill out based on the options you choose. The date of your first training is very important because that is what we will use to know when to officially change your title and open your office. This will allow you to start launching reps. If you're opening a physical office, you will need to get your lease signed and uploaded before you submit the form. Nothing will happen with your office until this form is submitted. If you're opening a shared physical office, you will need to click the Shared Lease Agreement button on the screen to start the process. This sends the agreement to the other manager to review and sign. Once this is completed, it will be emailed to you to sign and submit to us here in Olean. Once you receive your form, we will know when to change your title and get you Vector Live ready so you can recruit, train, and launch. If you click on the Click Here button under the Lease Upload buttons, you will find a whole PDF document detailing what needs to be included on your lease. The top three of these things being the landlord's signature, the use section being filled out with the correct wording, such as general office space, and the lease term being at least 3 months. If you have additional questions regarding your lease, you can email officeleases@cutco.com for help. The Vector Live info helps us get your office ready to start trainings. The Facebook profile URL will allow us to add you to a Facebook group designed for managers to communicate with each other and with the corporate sales development team. If you ever want to check in on the status of this process, head back to Vector Connect under Office Opening Closing and click on the Opening Status page. This will show you all the things you need to do to get your office open and all the steps you have completed so far. If you ever need to change any information once your office is open, you can go back into Vector Connect and click My Office, Running Your Office, Office Information Change. Based on what you choose, different fields will need to be filled out as shown here. This screen is where you can update the phone number information. This screen is what will come up if you choose to change your physical office information. And finally, this screen will come up to change any virtual office information. If you have any questions on this, you can email us at openings@cutco.com, start a chat with field service, or check out all the help videos available from this section. Sample kits are shipped from Olean in boxes of 8 to the manager. Branch managers will have a sample level of 24, and district and division managers will be set at 56. A confirmation email with tracking info will be sent when the sample kits are shipped. Be sure to have someone at the office to sign for the delivery, and remember to only sign for the number of boxes delivered. It is helpful to have a Cutco Vector sign on the door for UPS to identify the office. Sample kits should be locked up in a storage cabinet or closet. When you are launching reps in Vector Live, you will have the option to launch them with or without a kit, and you'll need to choose yes or no for each rep launched. The sample kit dashboard on Vector Connect is a central hub where you can keep track of everything related to sample kits. Your consignment log shows all the transactions that have taken place. It is financially beneficial to verify your sample count at least once per month. You can request more kits here or ARS tags to return kits to Olean. You can update your records when you issue a kit to a rep that was launched without one, mark the kit as returned when a rep hands it in at the office, and reissue a kit when the rep comes back. You can also find the loaner report and the chargeback report here. For help with anything related to sample kits, email samples@cutco.com or call this number and ask for the samples department. Insurance for your office is required. The company-endorsed insurance program is just one of the options available, and you can choose to opt in or out of this. If you opt out, you'll need to sign up for coverage elsewhere. The company-endorsed program covers you, the manager, personally outside of the office at demos, Cutco events, etc. It also covers business property, including sample kits, against fire or substantiated theft, as long as you have locked them up as advised. This insurance does not cover sample kit discrepancies or inventory losses, so please be sure that kits are locked up at all times. Business property does not include laptops, iPhones, iPads, or any other mobile device. You may want to look into renter's insurance for those types of items. If you opted into the company insurance program and need its certificate of insurance, you can request it on Vector Connect by going to My Office, running your office certificate of insurance request. Workers' compensation is required if you'll have an employee this summer. An example of an employee would be an SMRA, paid caller, or receptionist. If you have any questions on this section, email at fieldinsurance@cutco.com or watch any of the office training videos available on Vector Connect. As you all know, Vector offers sales reps a guaranteed base pay for qualified presentations completed. This is a very important part of the business, which is why we feel it's important to cover here for new managers. Under the My Office, Running Your Office section on Vector Connect, you have two base pay links that will help you in managing base pay for your office: base pay entry and base pay summary. Make sure the base pay is submitted in a timely manner. Make sure that it is on qualified presentations. You can review the rep agreement to identify a qualified presentation and make sure your reps understand it as well. Make sure to note that the entry and approval deadline is end of day Wednesdays to guarantee that base pay will be processed in the current week. On the base pay entry page is where you can approve or enter demos manually. Remember, if you use the interactive demo through Cutco orders, everything is documented automatically on Vector Connect. The customer even verifies the info as well, so it's super quick and easy. The base pay summary page is where you can see all the reps in your office, the number of demos, the number of orders, CPO, what their base pay rate is, and how much they are owed, as well as the status and when it was submitted. A couple of final reminders. Make sure any rep that feels they are qualified for payment is promptly satisfied. Never pay a rep directly. And contact your DVM or region office if you have any disputes or issues. If you have any questions on base pay, most can be answered in the admin manual. Or you can always call field service or email basepayus@cutco.com for help as well. To view your commission statement on Vector Connect, go to My Account, Commission Statements. Select the tab week you would like to view, double-click on the statement date, and your commission statement will appear. I will go over an example of what a manager commission statement looks like. The top part is your basic information. The banner below tells you when orders have to be received in Olean to count for the tab month. Under personal order detail, it shows the orders you placed and how much commission you made. Office override shows the amount you get paid for the orders that the sales reps in your office place. The other override sections will show you other overrides you are receiving, such as personal recruit transfers. Anything found under credits, withholdings, and adjustments to earnings will be included on your 1099 because they are considered part of your earnings. Examples are bonus payouts, direct marketing commissions, and order splits. Under assistant information, you can see the percent your office assistants are being paid at and how much they have in their AM withholding account. It will also show you the amount you're being charged for AM pay. Anything found under non-earnings charges, credits, and adjustments will not be included on your 1099 because they are not part of your earnings. Examples are fast start charges, base pay charges, Apex fees, and sample kit charges and credits. If you have any questions on the charges, you can click the details link. It will open another window and show you detailed information. In this example, it will show you what reps the fast start charges were for, and it lists the order numbers. You will also see the amounts going into your withholdings for the week. The bottom of your commission statement will show your delayed CPO. This is orders that were received after closeout or this week's returns. You can also see your personal and office tabs. Managers can view the commission statements for each rep working out of their office. Go to My Office, Managing Reps, and then Commission Statements. If you ever have any questions in regards to your commission statement, you can email, call, or start a chat with field service from any location on Vector Connect. You were all brand new reps at one time. Don't you remember on day 2 of training when you first learned about Fast Start? How excited were you to go home and set up a ton of appointments on your first 10 days in the business? Fast Start is an awesome program that Vector supports to help retain new reps and get them excited and motivated to sell Cutco. It is very important to make sure that if any rep in your office earns a Fast Start prize, that you get their order submitted in a timely manner. Your reps will be super excited that they won something and will want their prize as soon as possible. You can find the Fast Start Awards under My Office, Running Your Office, Fast Start Awards. Here is where you can search by rep, see their Fast Start CPO, and enter an order. Just click on the orange star to start the order. It's also super important to follow up on the order to make sure that it was processed and shipped. You can see this info on the same page and even view the order. Remember, you want to do everything you can to retain your reps, and this is the first contest they have the chance to win, so please make sure they're getting what they deserve and earned for their fast start. We know your job is to recruit and train, but remember the administrative stuff is important too. We do not want anyone to ever feel confused or lost on anything admin related. You are obviously all familiar with Vector Live, which is managed by Fred Glacier's team, Internet Field Support. If you have questions related to IAPS, recruiting, personal recruiting, interviewing, basically anything before a rep launches, Internet Field Support can help. Their support line is below. Now, after a rep launches, Vector Connect is where, as a manager, you have some really great resources to help manage your office. Under My Office, you can easily manage base pay, fast start, all your rep contracts and sample kits, get info on the reps in your office, get any sales data for your reps like grand days, see all your office orders, and get weekly sales details and summaries. Make sure you utilize this section to help stay on top of your reps and your office. There are many tools for you in the library section of Vector Connect. Probably the most important one is the admin manual. It has everything about everything in it. It's super easy to find things. Simply type in a keyword or topic in the search tool. For example, base pay, and anything related to that will pop right up. I am sure you are all familiar with it, but also in the library section, there are audio, document, and video links. You can listen to or watch talks from meetings and conferences. You can also find national sales reports and standings. You can find any kind of document like updated price lists. There's also a frequently asked questions section and tax guides here too. If you can't find something or have questions, our awesome field service reps are available to help you. Feel free to contact the field service department by email, phone, or live chat. The field service hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to midnight Eastern Time, and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have a great summer.